La 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 la. La 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 la. Why is my desk so dirty? I need to give it a clean. 10 games, several losses, a win and a draw. Things are not looking good for me at Halifax Wanderers FC over in the Canadian Premier League. I wonder if my fortunes will change this time around. Because that's right, we're going to have another look at another 5 games in Completing the Pentagon! Ta-da! Ladies and gentlemen, we start off looking back at our past 10 results, which ended in the 0-0 draw against York United FC at home. We have another 5 games to look at, 3 losses, 1 draw, and we got our second win of the season, our first in quite a number of games. Let's have a look at the match against Forge FC. We carried on with our 5-2-3 formation. Our 5-2-3 formation with Jan Philly and Jake Ruby, Christian Campagna back from injury proper and giving everything a good damn go. Karim Sao, Omar, Ferrazzo, Rampasad and Geraldo with alongside Ferran, Timoteo and Colom. As you can see, Jake Ruby had the game of the century. Anyway, moving swiftly on, Fernandez, Jurisic and Canada came back onto the pitch. Later on in the match, we lost 2-1. We scored a goal, so that's good. Of course, you know, Forge had 25 shots, 9 on target. We had 3 with only 2 on target. Their expected goals was 2.22 and ours was 0.59, which shows us that we still have a lot to do on getting better striker attacking wise, because we need to score a few more goals. Corners, we had 0. Fouls, we made 30. We got 3 yellow cards. We had a pass completion rate of 68% and we only kept 30% of the possession. So we really were on the back foot for a lot of the match. However, let's have a look at the goals from Borges, Boakai and our man, Wesley Timoteo. Lovely job. Borges with the penalty. I don't know why we gave it away, but we did. Colom slotted it through to Ferran, to Timoteo. It did have a deflection off Rama. It's okay. We don't mind that. And then Boakai running through the field. Becker to Choinier. Boakai slips it through Jan Fillian's face. It made it 2-1 to Forge FC. We scored a goal, so that's a positive that I'm taking from that match. It's probably the only positive I'm taking from that match. For the next match against Cavalry FC, Tinkerman Cheney came back into play as we reverted back to a 4-4-2 formation. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. We lined up with Fillion back in goal, Fernandez back in the starting lineup, Campagna and Omar becoming quite a rock of a back 2 / part of a 3. Ferrazzo, Caligari, Daniels, Ferran Timoteo, Colom and Triple L started up front for us this time around. As you can see, much better in the stats. We had 7 shots, 5 on target, an expected goal ratio of 1.14. 1 corner this time. We got a corner, although we did make 17 fouls, still more than double of the opponent. 72 passes completed, 45% of the possession. We actually opened the scoring, Triple L getting a goal in. We then went 2-1 behind. Canada got us a goal back, and with Jurisic being injured, we then conceded a late goal from Mr. Mason. We could have drawn this. We could have drawn this very easily. We were level with Cavalry for a lot of the match this time round. We could have got better, could have done better, but you know, we ended the match with, I think, 10 men due to Jurisic's injury. I'd made all my substitutions at the time, so it was literally a back 3. Look. Things happened, we were where we were. Let's have a look at all 5 goals of this goal fest. Daniels throwed it over to Colom. Colom slotted it through to Triple L, bottom corner, bish bash bosh.
He must have a foot like a traction engine.
We then had Daly on the ball for Cavalry. crossed it through to Escalante with a gorgeous little header into the bottom left. Montgomery through to Stanesi. A through ball to Mason. Mason with an absolute rocket outside of the box. Made it 2-1 Cavalry. Colom was back on the attack for us. Oh, look at that through ball from Canada. Controlled by Canada. In the net by Canada. 2-2. And then Escalante in the 94th minute. We had a bit of a mess up with Fillion. And Mason got his head to it. 3-2. That's what she wrote. Yeah, like I say, much better in my opinion. Much, much better. We'll see if that reflects through the next matches as well. We then went to second bottom Atletico Ottawa. We drew 1-1. Yes! We drew! We didn't lose! I know, it's amazing. 1-1 draw. I'm taking that against a team that's just above us. You know, we've been on the back foot all year. It's not been good. But we managed to get a draw. We're getting these graspy draws and wins, which is a bit weird, but we're looking into this. 14 shots, 4 on target for us. We had an expected goal ratio of 2.45. We were, for a lot of the match, the better team going on the attack. I stuck with a 4-4-2 again this time. We got goals from Aidan Daniels, and we had Theo Colom have an offside ruling for a disallowed goal. We would have won it if we'd have got it, but we didn't. Gagan for Atletico Ottawa got the goal for them. This is how we lined up. Fillion, Ruby, Campagna, Sound, Ferrazzo. Ruby is throwing a bit of a hissy fit because he thinks he should be starting every match. Based on the last 2 matches, he's not that good. He's not good enough to be starting every match. He's starting every other match coming off the bench. Geraldo and Rampasad in the middle. Ferran and Daniels on the right and the left. And then Canada and Triple L leading the line. Let's watch the goals. 2 goals to tell you about. Ruby through to Canada. Triple L missed it. Ingham missed it. Daniels slotted it in unmarked from the left. Bassett with a corner for Gagan to header in. That was a poorly defended corner for us, and yeah, we didn't see the disallowed goal. Let's see if we can see the disallowed goal. Goes to Ferrazzo. Here we go on the attack. Ferrazzo, Canada, Colom, but apparently he was offside. Now you see where that offside ruling was, because I couldn't, but there you are. So on the back of that 1-1 draw, you would have thought that we'd push on from that result and we'd take it to new heights. We'd start pushing ourselves up the table. Yeah, we didn't. We lost 4-1 to Vancouver FC. We got outplayed massively. 4-1. They had goals from Bitar, Kinani, Aird and Lynn. We had Theo Colom pull one back in the 49th minute. 7 shots, 3 on target. An expected goal ratio of 0.94 to their 3.14. 19 fouls, so we're still really getting stuck in, and I'm going to change that for the next 5 matches because I just don't like it. I don't like all of this really hard tackling that we're doing. We're still lacking on possession. Passes completed is still low. We lined up with Fillion, Fernandez, Watson. Callum Watson came into the defence once again. Omar Ferrazzo, Caligari and Geraldo in the middle of the park. Ferran and Daniels, Colom and Triple L up front for us. We did have Nujar come on. We had Timoteo come on. We also had Canada come on as well. Couldn't make a difference. We lost 4-1. Let's look at those damn goals. Hello, Irving. Fires a cannon of a goal kick. Kinani through to Bitar, bottom right hand corner. That was fine. Romeo to Hundal to Kinani. Aired with a fantastic free kick into the near post. That was just beautiful. We did have Triple L through to Ferran. Colom was marking Romero like a madman. Slots it in to make it 3-1 to Vancouver. We got a goal, but it couldn't stop. Bitar through to Lynn with a bit of a mess up in the defence, making it 4-1 to Vancouver. Yay! It couldn't get any worse, could it? Couldn't get any worse than a 4-1 loss after a 1-1 draw to boost our spirits. Yeah, we were on a downward spiral. We've been on a downward spiral most of the year so far. Because we won our second match of the year! Yeah! We beat Valor 2-1! Finally! We got it! 13 shots, 5 on target, expected goal ratio of 2.1, 8 corners, 15 fouls, still quite high on the foulings. Passes completed 68%. Possession was better than Valeur's this time around. Goals from Theo Colom and and Ferran. Walter Ponce got a goal back for Valeur in the 90th minute, with an assist from Juan Paulo. We lined up with Filian Ruby, Campagna Sal and Ferrazzo at the back, Caligari and Omar. Yeah, Mohamed Omar playing in the midfield, don't ask. Timoteo Daniels on the wings with Colom and Triple L up front. We had Fernandez come on, we had Ferran come on, we had Canada come on. Let's look at the goals for our win. Yeah! We had Triple L through to Daniels. He popped it back to Triple L. Yes, Lee gets a hand to it, but Colom just manages to get the rebound, slots it in. Colom gets the ball from Ferran. He passes it back to Ferran. Look at this for a run, and he slots it through Lee. Lee. And then Polisi was on the attack. Juan Paulo through to Walter Ponce. Walter Ponce with a rocket that comes off the crossbar outside of the penalty area. It was a good goal. You could not deny Walter Ponce that good goal, because that was a good goal. But we won. We won! Yeah! This now brings us still bottom. We're still bottom. We're still 6 points behind Atletico Ottawa. We've got a win and a draw in the last 3 games. So, you know, we're getting better-ish. Ish. We're still not doing too great. We're still conceded 20 goals. We've only scored 9. So we need more firepower. Absolutely need some more firepower. Forge are storming ahead. 12 wins out of 15. With 38 points. Cavalry in second with 30 points. York United 22, Valor 22, making up those top 4 spaces. Then Vancouver, Pacific, Atletico Ottawa, and ourselves at the bottom of the table. And the data hub really tells you all you need to know. Disappointingly performing well below average statistically, scoring a relatively average, scores a relatively average number of non-penalty goals per 90 minutes, and has a higher XG conceded per 90 minutes. Goals per game is 0.6 compared to the league average of 1.9. Non-penalty expected goals, let's try that again. Non-penalty expected goals 1.06. We are 0.02 above the Premier League average, which is good to know. Conceded per game, 1.93. It is 0.64 more than the Canadian Premier League average. Shots per game is 8.53, which is a whole 2 shots fewer than the average there. Shots on target, 35.94%. It's a ratio, it's 1.4% fewer than the average. 68.14% pass completion ratio, which is 7.96 fewer than the Canadian Premier League average. And tackles won, we are 2.82% fewer than the Canadian Premier League average at 72.56. 59. So our current tactic is still lining up to be the 4-4-2 formation, because we're still doing quite well with that. However, I'm just going to make sure that stay on feet is on, so we stop tackling so much, because otherwise that's just frustrating. Our current injuries, João Morelli and Cale Loffrey are still out for quite a while. João Morelli is expected to be out for up to a week-ish. Cale Loffrey is still 2 to 4 weeks from coming back. Milo Jurisic, however, did suffer a fractured toe. He has got specialist treatment going on. He suffered that in the match against Cavalry, as we saw earlier. He's expected to be out for a month. So, 3 injuries, making our squad look like this. It's looking better. Our current squad looks a bit like this. As you can see, João Morelli and Cale Loffrey are back in contention to go into the next few matches, which is good. I feel that João Morelli is going to really give us some extra firepower that we need, alongside, I don't know, Triple L, even Theo Colom. Obviously Samuel Salter, I deregistered him at the end of the transfer window. He may come back into the fold for the cup games and things, or indeed in the next transfer window, whenever that is. I'm not too sure. We'll find out that very soon. But yes, João Morelli could well give us the firepower that we need to push ourselves up the table. Cale Loffrey will also come in and play backup again. If we go back to the 5-2-3 formation, he can slot in there alongside others. We've got options. We're starting to get options now. Jurisic is out. That's fine. We can deal with that for a month. But yeah, we're getting close to coming back to a full strength full strength. A full strong side, a full strength side, very, very soon. And so you will see our next 5 matches: Pacific, York United, Forge Cavalry, and then Forge again. I will go away and do those now, and you will get a video later on this week showing you the Pacific match, the York United match, the Forge match, the Cavalry match, and the Forge away match. If you like this video, please consider giving it a bit of a thumbs up. Give it a like if you like to see my troubles and torments with Halifax Wanderers FC. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. I have lots of content, including Football Manager, including Planet Coaster. Oh yes, I like to make roller coasters in my spare time as well, and regular shorts, the clips from my Twitch streams. Oh yes, you can catch me at twitch.tv/ChaneyTM every Tuesday and Thursday 7 PM, and every Saturday at 7:30 PM, all GMT. Oh, British summertime we're in now because we've lost an hour. Yay, fun. Thank you ever so much for watching. Go have fantastic days wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you again next time. Bye, bye, bye.